If it's a problem, you know we gon' solve it. They say they up, but I know they keep falling. Have to wake up cause the money keep calling. Just made a hit, you ain't shit like you stalling. 101 on me cause I keep on balling. People in the swag, I won't go to the mall then. I just took off, just like a rocket, I feel like I'm hardened. Cool, I'm ready for war, bitch, like it's started. Leave your ass missing like someone on a card. Kick your ass out of the spot. I feel like I'm hardened. Fuck your party. Got your bitch, whipping and just started. Smoking on sticky, you smoking on bam. Shit ain't that tricky, came up off a gram. The streets can be iffy, free my Uncle Sam. I said my nigga, this is my tail. Yeah, bitch, I shine. Are you kidding? Niggas be fake, I'm calling them shams. Don't feel the reaper, I'm coming like Grim. I do not think these niggas be focused, huh? They must be joking. I do not use Facebook, but these bitches
do these haters just not know that they bring out the best in me? How you gon' bring the heat if having no flame your specialty? They wanna taste of this life and they don't know the recipe. Gotta give thanks to the Lord cause I know he be blessing me. Haters be plotting the ones with no money especially. Look in the mirror, I say I can't let this shit get to me. They know, I won't go. Ballin' so hard you think I play with the Clippers. Won't waste time, don't put trust in other niggas. Yeah, it take time, I'm just busy chasing figures. Never put me in a box, I always break it and make it bigger. Hang like a frame, tryna make a better picture. All my homies slain, so we breaking down the switches. I pray every day, hoping that they don't switch up. Try to cross me, know that I won't miss ya. Yeah, one up. I bet they try to stop us. They can't go without us. Look at what we conquered, whoa. One up. Swear they all washed up. They really wanna stop ya, especially when you way up. One up. I bet they try to stop us. They can't go without us. Look at what we conquered, whoa. One up. Swear they all washed up. They really wanna stop ya, especially when you way up. They try to stop me, they really know me, they think they got me. I do it so well, I just can't call it a hobby. And I know that I ain't trusting nobody. I switch the flow up so they can't say I sound like nobody. Oh.
I gotta get it together. That's why I put in the effort. Too hot, I'm changing the weather. You not keep thinking you're special. I'm on a whole nother level. That's just the life of a rebel. Don't think I ever can settle. I'm on a whole nother level. Whole nother level. I'm on a whole nother level. Whole nother level. I'm on a whole nother level. Whole nother level. I'm on a whole nother level. Remove myself cause the hoe ain't even on my level. Little hoe dig me, think I'ma need me a shovel. Know that she picked me cause she couldn't find nothing better. Too cool, too smooth, just like leather. Breaking all the rules, bitch, I'm a rebel. I apply pressure. Whoa, I gotta get it together. That's why I put in the effort. Too hot, I'm changing the weather. You not keep thinking you're special. I'm on a whole nother level. That's just the life of a rebel. Don't think I ever can settle. I'm on a whole nother level. Whole nother level. I'm on a whole nother level. Whole nother level. I'm on a whole nother level. Whole nother level. Whole nother level. Whole nother level. Shit. Snapping like I'm taking pics. I'm on the road to get rich. Please don't get caught like a freak. Please don't get popped like a Z. Going up G6. No time to play with these keys. I cannot wait, let's get it. Ain't been this way in a minute. Can't see me like it's tennis. I count up my spinach. That whole thought I had feelings. No, but I got business. No L's in my lineage. Guarantee I'm winning. Whoa, I gotta get it together. That's why I put in the effort. I'm changing the weather. You not keep thinking you're special. I'm on a whole nother level. That's just the life of a rebel. Don't think I ever can settle. I'm on a whole nother level. Whole nother level. I'm on a whole nother level. Whole nother level. I'm on a whole nother level. Whole nother level. I'm on a whole nother level.
The new Cage Aggression Amateur Bantamweight Champion, Kurtis Ellis.
Yo, 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 what's up? It's Let's Vibe TV, and we got a very special episode for y'all today. Our first ever MMA fighter. I figure shit is getting crazy, and I might need to learn some of those moves just in case I gotta. What? No, I'm just joking. I'm just talking shit. I'm just talking shit. But what's up? How are y'all doing this evening? That's kind of a tough question because a lot of us, our emotions is running high, but we're here to have a good vibe. And we're gonna chop it up. We're gonna talk about it all. So let me bring out this guest. Very smart, very sharp, out of Omaha, Nebraska, lived in Bloomington, been all over everywhere. My boy Kurtis Ellis Jr., the mastermind, the visionary, the fighter, the mental warrior. Hey,
How you doing, brother?
shit, trying to stay hydrated. I'm
I
trying to get like
feel
you.
you. I feel you. You need water. Most important thing.
Hey, so somebody asked, what is your weight class?
Um, I fight in 135 through 155. I fought in 175 before as well. That's welterweight in MMA. I only fought 170 in MMA though. In boxing, I
I
fought
see.
135 through 160, and kickboxing 135 through 155. So about bantamweight through featherweight.
So you started off with boxing and then moved to UFC?
Can you hear me, bro?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you perfect. What up, y'all? Give him 1 second to figure out what's going on with his phone. But it's UFC fighter Kurtis Ellis Jr. We were just showing highlights of his career. How y'all doing? Talk shit in the comments. Make it do what it do. And I post them bitches up. And if you say something crazy, your name, all that shit will be on blast. So act like you got some sense in the comments. And when I'm talking about what's going on in the world, don't tell me black people own slaves. But not only is Curtis a UFC fighter, he is also a Trump supporter. So we're finna be getting into
Yo, hey, my
all
bad.
that. Yo,
My
what's
bad,
up?
bro. I lost connection.
Don't ever
Somebody,
leave me like that. I
no,
was
somebody,
trying
somebody,
not to sweat.
no, somebody tried to call. So yeah, my bad, bro.
That's not okay. Don't be having that happen a
I'm
bunch of
sorry.
times, please.
I
And
tried.
don't answer that shit for sure.
I didn't answer. I fucking clicked in and then it fucked up my audio. I couldn't hear you.
I ain't trying to hear it. I'm also not trying to get knocked out like them intro videos, Mr. MMA. But so I asked you if you started off with boxing.
Okay. Yeah, I started off with boxing, taekwondo,
Okay. Yeah, I did Taekwondo as well.
and then I did
Um
karate a little bit after that. I did all three of those when I was really younger, but I
yeah,
kind of
that's what I was gonna say. Taekwondo
stuck
was
with
when I
basketball,
was
football, like growing up through like elementary, like not elementary, but mainly junior high and through high school. And then
I see.
obviously continue to play in college. So
I see. So you've always been an athlete. Sports has always been a passion for you, huh?
yeah, sports and I just say competitiveness. To be honest with you, like I'm competitive with everything, and sports is a great um a great tool or a way to use your competitive.
Well, so like Is MMA your favorite sport?
My favorite sport, basketball is my favorite sport. I don't really look at MMA as like a sport, to be honest with you. I mean, I guess it's a sport entertainment, but it's not like other sports. So, but
Can you
basketball.
explain what makes
Um,
UFC different?
Cause this is it's what you mean? What makes it different? It's not like no other sport. What type of sport? Like you gotta
How
get mentally prepared. You got I don't know, man. It's just a different animal, man.
so you think it's more than a sport?
Yeah, it's more than a sport. Definitely more than a sport. It's real life. This ain't no joke. It's life and death. You can die in there, bro. For real.
That's true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely no joke.
Well, it's
Yeah, yeah.
funny because
But
even watch. What were you gonna say?
no, go ahead. What's your sense?
Watching the clips, that's something that I thought about. I was like, man, how prepared is his opponent? How, like, is everybody who's doing that working out like and has the same regime? Because your regime getting ready is pretty intense. Do they all have that same kind of discipline?
Man, I'm I guess shit. If you want to be the best, or they better shit. I know I do, and I got a team now actually because I was doing most of that. Most of my fight career, I've been independent, and I recently just got moved to Omaha and shit, training full time with my MMA team out here. So this is the first time I actually had a team for about. I've been living out here for what 7 months, almost now 8 months. So yeah, it's
But
a
you fought in a bunch of different states. You were in Iowa for a second.
yeah, bro. I fought everywhere: Kansas, Iowa, Nebraska, Illinois, of course. I fought in Texas. Um, where else? I fought a lot of places, bro.
For sure. How much of a break do you take in between fights?
I used to be fighting all the time, like damn near because as an amateur, you can um, especially if you don't take a lot of punishment. Um, no, I'm serious. Like if you don't take a lot of punishment, it's easier to recoup and get another fight. Regardless if you amateur or pro. But like I was fighting frequently, like especially when I first started. But now I'm kind of toning down since I'm transitioning into professional. So
I see.
toning.
What is frequently? Like every 2 weeks?
No, hell no. I used to fight like damn near because I take a lot of replacement fights, which is sometimes not smart if you ain't prepared. You know what I'm saying? Like
Oh, you would be jumping in to fight motherfuckers, huh?
yeah, I,
Oh my god.
but once you transition to pro sport or anything, you know what I'm saying? You gotta like make sure it's calculated. You know what I'm saying? So I just been training, transition into the professional life. Bro. I haven't had
Y'all at home.
a year and a half. That was my last amateur fight.
Oh wow, a year and a half.
Yes, sir.
Do you have when is one coming up?
Shit, when all this nonsense, um,
Right, cause shit is shut the fuck down. Are they talking about starting it again soon?
yeah, I was actually supposed to fight this month, but since all them riots and stuff started happening, they pushed it back to
I see.
TBA,
I mean,
TBE or TBA whatever.
you're pretty much the UFC is, or I mean, MMA is pretty much like you're a minority in the MMA. Do you ever feel left out or like they think differently of you because uh because of your color in the MMA?
I don't know. I wouldn't say that. I haven't seen it. Probably when it get to the like the me on my level, like the local level. I really haven't seen it, but you know that
You
aspect.
do a little bit more than local. Them shits were packed. A couple of them that was in that video were packed for sure.
That's local, man. Some local venues be packed like that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, okay.
Selling tickets, motherfuckers be selling out little venues and stuff. You know, just because it's not
For
a
sure.
major thing, that don't mean it's not gonna be packed. A major
Eh,
promotion. You know.
excuse me, don't hurt me, sir. I don't want no problems with you. But so and so you said that you don't feel like you've ever been discriminated on at all on that level. Because I definitely felt like a couple times left out, like because I wrestled in school. You know what I'm saying?
It's always
And
that aspect and everything, bro. With like everybody know that, man. So what's understood don't have to be explained. It's always a level with that and everything in society. So you know, to the extent, you know.
you never got called a nigger for beating nobody.
No, nobody ever called me that in person, at least. Um, but I can tell people like I've been in some hick towns fighting before, so I heard the worst in the fans sometimes, you know.
Okay, I'm about to say, man, because with what we're about to be getting into a little bit further on, I'm like, you're telling me you haven't faced well. So, do are you saying that you haven't faced discrimination in your life? You feel like
Oh
even
man, what the hell? I didn't say none of that. I definitely didn't say that. Definitely.
okay, okay, just not in fighting. You felt like your work ethic was always what got you through, at least.
What you mean? What you mean by that? Like,
Like you never had to work harder in the MMA as a black person. Like you never felt like somebody else got an opportunity before you,
I
or like climbing up the ranks.
yeah, and that's why I was fighting so much because I was showing like man, I'm like man, I'm letting everybody know I'm about this, you know. So that's the main reason I was fighting so much as an amateur. You know what I'm saying? To
Yeah.
show my work ethic. Like I'm not gonna let regardless. I'm always gonna have a chip on my shoulder because of how I am labeled in society naturally. So along with the fact that I'm a competitor, so I'm always gonna be, you know, trying to work harder than anybody. You know?
Right. So and where are you from initially?
Bloomington normal, but I was born in Chicago. Moved to Bloomington when I was very young and been there most of my life.
I see. I see. So how long have you been in Nebraska for? You said 6 or 7 months now.
About 8 months.
I see. I see. Well,
Bro,
so
I had a good ass workout today, bro. I feel so good. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's why I'm kind of like nonchalant right now, bro. I got
oh
good ass
man,
workout. Work, moving all that shit. Got in the good ass shower. My girl gave me a massage.
you
Cool.
funny as hell.
Serious though.
And then plus, you don't you don't think that people should be acting that wild about what's going on right now.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that at all. But I'm saying like, when did I say that?
Okay,
You confusing me, bro.
okay. All right. Well, I'm trying to figure out because
You can't
you
say
have
that.
been posting. You've been posting a lot of very pro-Trump
So
things on.
because it's pro Trump, that means I don't think is everything is like I don't support riots or protests. Or some that's what you're saying.
Well, no, I've seen you post a little bit of both. I've seen you talking about a little bit of both sides of the fence. But well, so what is your well, where do you stand then with the riots and stuff like that then? Since I misread what you
Yeah,
have
I
been
stand with the
talking about.
protesting. I stand with the authentic protesting, and I don't stand with the people that's breaking into local stores that's not even from the community they're doing it in. You know what I'm saying? That's from a totally different state and freaking ruining somebody else community. You know
I
what I'm saying? That's what
what
that's the part I don't support. That's the part I don't support. Not the authentic protesting. You know what I'm saying? But you doing this because how they just killed somebody, right? Why would you take another black person's life if that's what you're riding for? Why would you continue? Like, these rides are causing more death, especially the methods of the way they're riding. I should say, you know what I'm saying? I
well,
don't support that method.
it seems like that slowed down, but it seems like it was super effective because all kinds of new rules and all kinds of new people are speaking up because of what happened. I kind of felt that way at first about it, where like, why are you guys doing this? It's kind of because you're bored. But also, it was kind of like once I saw like people were finally taking it serious, I can't really
They
complain about the
they
means
rioted the
to
wrong
get there.
places. They rioted the wrong places. Y'all want to go riot somewhere? They should have did like the motherfucking. They tried to do the White House. We got shut up. They did the White House. They should have tried to do like motherfucking.
They did though. They did
Go
try to
do
get the
Hillary
White
Clinton's house.
House.
Go do Hillary Clinton's house. Go do Bill
Oh
Gates' house.
my
What you talking about? Go do who else? Go burn
dang.
down Hollywood. Go burn down the whole Hollywood. Fuck is y'all talking? Y'all want to go riot and burn up something? That's that's what you should go be burning up and rioting.
Bill Gates and Hillary Clinton. Oh man.
I'm just throwing shit out there, bro.
Do you got beef with
I'm
Hillary?
just throwing a couple of red pills and stuff out there.
Because a lot of people got huge problems with Hillary.
Man, I'm just throwing red pills out there. I don't want to talk about Hillary, bro. She got other bigger things to worry about. She got a court date coming up. You know what I'm saying? So we don't need to talk about her. We don't need to talk about her. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
my gosh. You said she has a court. You're funny as hell. You said she has a court date. Yeah,
I'm
because they
dead
released
ass.
those. They released those. That paperwork. Anonymous released that paperwork. Um, do you know about Trump's relationship with Anonymous?
No, I
And
can't.
and the thing.
I can't tell you I do, but it makes sense if you
Okay,
do. It makes sense if you do have a relationship with them.
he doesn't like them, but yeah, he's posted a lot of stuff about them. I mean,
You know, Anonymous is not the same Anonymous they were like a long time ago, right?
what do you mean?
The original people Anonymous they got raided like I think it was 2014 or some shit, and they've been that's like the FBI running
Like
Anonymous,
somebody
bro.
just took over what they did.
Bro, if you've been raided by FBI, who do you think control and people original members had to actually spend years in jail? Who do you think runs Anonymous? Like, come on, man. That's what I'm gonna say.
Okay, well, so back to you, yo. So,
What's up?
um, you always stay working out. So I guess when you always have your regime going on, that's what makes it so easy for you to jump into a match because you're always working out and trying to eat healthy, and staying in fighting shape for
Yeah,
the
man.
most part.
I always been like that. Like even before fighting, I always been trying to like be a healthy guy and stuff like that, and eat healthy and stuff. That always been me. It just don't have to do with fighting. Like I said, I always been in sports too, so that was a part of that was a lifestyle for me.
Shoot, I know a lot of people who were athletes who did not take care of their temple the way that you do.
Don't get me
Who
wrong.
who ins-
Don't get me wrong. I do eat a
who?
lot of junk. I do eat a lot of things I shouldn't eat though sometimes.
Oh, your ass
But
just don't
that
be
shit's slow,
posting it.
that shit's slowing down though. I definitely don't eat as much junk shit I used to eat.
And where'd you get like being healthy, health conscious and stuff from?
Just all like shit. The way I was brought up, I suppose, and then the people I used to like watch growing up, like all athletes and you know what I'm saying, stuff like that.
I mean,
I was a competitor, so I knew if you was healthy and in shape, that was a good that was gonna make you be a
so
good athlete.
nobody,
Be good at what you want to do.
so nobody specifically showed you how to, or was who you looked up to?
How to what? Like how to specifically be healthy and eat healthy.
Yeah, and like fighting, you do like that's like, isn't that a more like where being healthy is like?
Bro, I know some man. It, it's what works for you. Sometimes, you know, it's good to be healthy. But I know people who fucking diet is trash, don't work out, and they still knock a motherfucker out. So
And that's what I was wondering watching the fights and
that's
what
what
we were
and that's
talking about
and that's what makes
earlier.
another thing like fighting different. Like it doesn't all that the physical shit, especially appearance. That don't mean nothing, man, at all. Even being real strong doesn't mean nothing. You still can get your ass beat up or broke up or knee, ankle twisted, broke, dislocated, all that.
What's your record?
And MMA, I'm officially 26-14. All my losses came to submission. I never been like knocked out or lost to a decision. Boxing, I'm 4-1. Kickboxing, 13-1.
And
Those are amateur fights too.
okay, now put it in like, so there's so many different branches of fighting. You just listed off three. Um, like, why do you do multiples? How does that end up? How does that work? Are you supposed? Do people typically focus on one and just do one, or does the majority of the people jump from
Well,
sport to sport?
when you do MMA, you gotta because in mixed martial arts, when you do mixed martial arts, you gotta be decent and or good at all of the disciplines of mixed martial arts. So that includes boxing, kickboxing, type boxing, Brazilian jiu jitsu. All that's why it's called mixed martial arts. So that's why as an amateur,
Right.
I was fighting in all those combats, you know, competitively.
Yo, I'm so slow. I smoke way too much. Uh, because I definitely did not consider the fact that mixed martial art meant
Yeah,
multiple.
you play too much, man.
I'm a lover, not a fighter. That's just the way I am.
Why you think you can slam people, kick people, punch people, put people in
I,
chokeholds, mixed martial arts, all that?
yeah, I wrestled just because I was not finna get kicked or punched by any
What weight class
fucking
you wrestle?
body.
What weight classes you wrestle?
I wrestled 135, 125, and 105. Like I did all of those up to
Your ass should
145.
your ass
What?
should stayed at 105, boy.
Yeah, right. That ain't you funny as hell. I was good though. Nobody
No, you
cared,
was
but I
fucking.
was good. I was fucking people up. But
How long did you
I
wrestle
just
for?
I wrestled for like 5 years, bro.
All the way to high school or just junior? Like what?
Oh, I mean deep into high school. I wrestled up until junior year, senior year.
If wrestling wasn't the same season as basketball season, I would have wrestled for sure.
You would have probably won some state championships for sure
Oh
in
yeah,
wrestling. Nigga, I
yeah.
didn't know nothing. I just would like
That's a
and
sport.
like
That's a
I
sport where you gotta get your ass fucked up by better people to actually be good. Start being better at wrestling. I mean, being good at wrestling. Cause that's the only way you're gonna get better at wrestling, man. For real.
uh
That's how I notice I'm getting better at wrestling. Get my ass beat up by good training partner
having a
who
good training partner is pivotal for
who have
sure,
a
for
wrestling
sure.
background.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, for me, I just was so strong that it was hard to do shit with me because I was just so fucking strong. I was on there like two turn. Like I don't know, and because of my size, niggas would be really skinny and long. White people would be really skinny and long that would wrestle me.
And your ass was short and stocky, so you had low
And my
center of gravity,
leverage to
and you can
yeah, they be trying to hip toss me and shit like that.
your ass was
And
stuck like a seatbelt. Yeah.
well, no, I would, bro, even worse than that. Well, right, I would I would just pick up their leg and run with them, like, cause also I didn't want to pick them up, so I just used their little leverage. And when you're skinny, you're really aerodynamic. You're like a paper plane, and so I make them fly. No, but it was fucked up. I always um I did now in high school I made it to the like postseason and stuff like that. But like I made it all the way to the match before the state finals, and then I got suspended from school. So I didn't get to
Section
go wrestle.
made it to sectionals or
No, I mean I won. I won past it.
oh you won
And
past
then
okay.
yeah, well, cause in the season I would beat like the second ranked person in the state, all kinds of shit. It was crazy,
Why you start wrestling?
nigga. Cause I got fat.
Okay.
Bottom line, and I was
You didn't.
not gonna be.
That was the only reason, or did you just get burnt out from wrestling too? 'Cause I know some people
I
get
got.
burnt out.
Well, it's almost like there's no future in it. Cause even my size, they didn't have my size in college wrestling even,
Yeah.
and so it was kind of tough. But yeah, no, a lot of people on my team, we went to team state for like the first time ever in our school's history, because we had shout out Brett Robbins, Steve Robbins, rest in heaven, Tyler Johnson. He was brutal, you know. So yeah, I did that shit for a minute, but then I made music. That's what I wanted to do. You know, it was really tough.
That's like how like when I used to when I was hooping. Like bro, after I got done, like because after high school I went to prep school, and after prep school I went to junior college, and I had the only offers I had for junior college were like out of state. I didn't really got tired of being out of state. You know what I'm saying? Because responsibility I had back home and stuff like that, all the responsibilities and family back in Illinois. So I'm like, man, I really don't want to. And then I kind of lost the love for basketball too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, I was really just going to school to hoop, to be honest with you. And I don't even really like hooping like that no more. You know what I'm saying? It's not worth it to me. It's not that I didn't like hooping. I shouldn't say that. But it was like, man, I'm not willing to sacrifice my time for this no more.
Right, right. I see. You was trying to be like Jordan, huh?
Yeah, man, I had offers, but it was like, man, I can't.
Did you
It ain't
watch
always about.
did you watch the Jordan documentary?
Yeah.
The Last Dance?
Hmm.
That shit was wild.
Yeah, man, I liked it.
Yeah, that was pretty intense. But I kind of the takeaway was that he's kind of an asshole.
Bro, if media was like how it was right now, people wouldn't like Jordan back then. I'm telling you, media would have been destroying that man.
Yeah, I'm surprised that they aren't, because he was wild in that for surely. And he hated Jerry Krause.
I'm
He
sure he
could
wasn't.
not.
I'm sure he wasn't the only one.
Uh,
No, I'm just playing. I don't know. I'm just saying. It's making a joke.
no, that's. When you said that, it was convincing enough that, like, obviously, I mean, it's common sense. Who likes their boss anyway? It never works out that way,
Some people like
ever,
it,
ever.
I suppose.
You like your boss today.
Oh yeah, definitely. So the death.
That's funny. But so explain how you came to support Trump, because we were talking yesterday and you told me that you did not initially.
It's
I
not.
feel like it's important to have varying viewpoints. So it's not like I'm trying to like I want to
Hold on.
also provide a Trump I mean a platform for people with multiple different beliefs. And I've had people come on here and slam that man over and over again on here. And I've sat back and been like, whoa, that's not necessarily my beliefs. And so
Exactly.
I also felt like it's important to have both views, because we were talking about some stuff and I seen some stuff that I agree with. So
Yeah, hold on, bro. Give me like 30 seconds real quick.
yo yo yo, we're here with Kurtis Ellis, the MMA fighter, and the music playing earlier in his intro video was his brother. When he comes back, I'll figure out exactly what his name is. What up, Ben Grow? Yo, yo, yo. What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? Welcome back.
My bad, Brody.
No, man. But, so, just to have some opposing viewpoints here, you're not fully against my man's Trump right here. And you said initially you did not vote for the man or anything. Am I correct?
No, I didn't vote for him last time. But
are we bringing up Hillary again?
no,
Did you vote for Hillary?
uh-uh.
No, you didn't vote for neither? You didn't vote at all?
No, I did not.
Damn, cuz. So
No, I'm just playing.
when he
I did. I just didn't want to admit that I voted for Hillary.
damn you well, it's funny because I was like, man, I don't even want to talk about anything like that with anybody who did not vote during that election.
Why?
Especially because because then it's not like your mind actually changed.
How?
It's like you didn't care either way if you didn't vote. And so if you did vote and voted for Hillary, that's more of an impact of the fact that now you support. Not, I won't say
I feel what you're
support.
saying.
Yeah, okay. That you're backing Trump. So,
I'm definitely backing Trump this election.
damn, my viewers agree. They said, "What's up with her for real?"
With who?
Mr. Hillary, obviously. So you're not the only one, bro. I think she has a bad rep. I watched the Hulu documentary, and
Bro,
yeah,
that's fake.
people.
They got, I didn't even watch that. Was they trying to like make it look like she was a idolizing her?
They made it like she was a regular person. No, but they showed her whole life. Is the whole thing about it?
Okay.
They showed her whole life. And like, yes, of course it was biased, but they showed her whole life.
They need to show what was on Anthony's Weiner's laptop. That's what they need to show. Real.
Oh my gosh. Yo, Trump is okay, I think both sides are brainwashed. And I'm like caught up in
Bro, I'm
like this
not
crazy.
brainwashed nothing. Brainwashed about what?
Whoa.
No, I'm just look. No, I'm
But
definitely brainwashed though.
but like I feel like Trump has projected this thing onto Hillary where he just word shit. And I think he learned it from his
Bro,
experience in the
it's not.
WWE.
It has nothing to do with Trump. It was people saying things about Hillary before Trump was even in the picture. So that don't have anything to do with it.
That's true, but
So
also
I'm not
some
trying to credit
people,
that.
no, some people are good perpetuators and instigators. Like just like with Joe Biden, I call that nigga Sleepy Joe, and I don't mean it meanly. Like, but it's just stuck with me in such a way.
Bro, you're voting for Joe Biden, bro.
I'm not voting for Trump.
So you going so that didn't answer my question. Are you voting for Joe Biden?
Yeah, sure, he's gonna have to get.
Oh my goodness. All right, bro.
No, what's funny about that?
Oh my goodness. Why? What is your reason? Okay, I didn't mean to laugh. Sorry for laughing. Why are you voting for him? Why? I tell you why I'm voting for Trump. You can tell me why you're voting for Joe Biden.
Okay. Well, no, it's not the same thing.
So
Because you're passionate about Trump.
it's not that I'm passionate.
You,
I'm passionate about motherfucking being an American, having a country. That's what I'm passionate about. They don't have nothing to do with Trump. Just know that.
wait, having a country, being an American.
Yes.
What does, explain what that means? Break,
Don't
what
get
does
me
that
wrong.
mean?
We got problems, bro. We have problems. Don't get me wrong. But right now, people can't even comprehend what's actually going on right now, bro. Like,
That's
yes,
very
racism is a big
true.
problem. Yes, it's a it's a lot of shit that's going on that people don't even that can't even comprehend. Like I said, man, and people think this lockdown just had to do with a fake COVID virus, COVID-19 or whatever. But it's
Hold
deep.
on. Why? How can you say it's fake? It's affected my
No,
life.
no, no. I didn't say the virus is not fake. The virus is not. I'm not saying the virus is fake. I didn't mean to say that. I
Okay.
misworded that, bro. I'm looking at shit, reading shit while I'm talking to you and shit. So my other phone.
So what do you mean then?
By which part, bro?
by the fake about the virus, because I get it. Like you're
I didn't
saying,
mean I'm not the
well,
virus
you're
ain't fake.
saying an
I'm talking about
element about of
the
it.
reaction, the reaction to the virus was fake. Like
What
it was
makes you
no
say
need
that though? Yeah.
because the statistics around the virus, bro. Like it's it
Right.
has
What
it,
statistics?
what statistics? Okay, so right now the normal flu right now has more deaths with a vaccine than the fucking COVID-19 virus do without a vaccine. So like, what does that tell you? It's not as dangerous as how they were like perceiving it, and that fucked up a lot of things. Like people people that need to be out of work for this for this virus. You know what I'm saying? That fucked a lot of people up. It's like a power struggle, bro. And they're trying. I'm telling you, bro. I think the shutdown was unnecessary, personally. To be honest,
Did
that's
you
all I'm
work?
saying.
Did you work the whole time?
No, I did not.
Okay. How long were you off work because of it?
A long ass time that I'm barely working now.
Wow, for real?
Not barely, but like I'm not gonna say barely. I'm still working, but I was getting more because I'm a mover and deliver appliances and shit. So we was getting way more houses. Now we're barely getting houses. We're getting more like companies and stuff like that,
So,
stores.
so I mean, like, well, my job didn't stop during
We
the
speed
whole
back up though. We
entire
starting to get
thing,
back. We starting to speed
and
back up.
and and even one of the places got shut down because of COVID. Somebody in the warehouse caught it. Because I deliver car parts and shit
Damn, bro.
like that.
The average death on that, bro, is like 78 or something. The average death rate on that on COVID-19.
But
Our
that
average
but that doesn't mean that we
was
shouldn't
71. It's
protest.
no 71. No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying I don't want that shit because it's a high survival rate. I mean, I don't want it. I'm not saying
Yeah,
be reckless and try to not be careful and be clean and shit. At the end of the day, just be clean. You're gonna be good. Wash your ass. Wash your hand. At the end of
I
the day,
mean, I refuse. Like, as much as I feel about everything going on, I'm not gonna go protest because I'm not gonna pretend like COVID-19 it doesn't exist
yeah.
anymore because
Facts.
and so like, but it sounds like, because that is what Trump is trying to put out to everybody, is a
Bro,
lot of
it's
what
not.
you're saying. Like,
It's not.
COVID isn't
I
that
didn't get this from no Trump.
serious.
I didn't get this from Trump.
But
I'm using my common I'm
all
using my
right
common
wing
sense. This has nothing to
rhetoric.
do with Trump, bro. I'm using my common sense. If you have, bro, what? Why? Why would you? They were literally nurses and doctors around, not just in America, around the world. Like, were literally saying that they were making false claims on, like, if a motherfucker died from a car accident or anything, they're gonna listen and say they have COVID. If a motherfucker died from a stroke, they were literally listing their death certificates as COVID. That
No,
shows it
yeah.
was a
Well,
fraud
that
in the
was said.
certificate.
You're right.
Like,
That's
no,
it. And I thought that was
like,
weird as
stop playing
well.
with me, man. People better stop playing. Like, they better stop
Huh.
playing. Let's
And
talk.
they never say what percentage of people died from something other than COVID, but had it when they
They
died.
they bro, they stopped telling what people died from. The only thing people was dying from for a long ass period of time was COVID-19. Brain that COVID-19 cured brain everything. Car accidents. There was no more car accidents.
Don't you got a joint to light up, my boy?
Man, I don't smoke. I smoke. I ingest, man. I ain't a smoker.
You funny.
I ain't no smoker, G. I only got a lighter, to be honest. I think my girl took it. Don't you got a blunt to roll up and spark up? What are you talking about?
I've been smoking. I've lit that shit up 3 times, my guy.
No, you still didn't tell me why you voting for Joe Biden, bro? Like, what is he
Bro,
going? What is
because
you?
there's
What? No,
no
no.
way.
What is
There's
his vision?
no way we can
What
have.
vision do you see Joe Biden for? Like, being the president for America, being America's leader? What's his vision to you?
Even if he doesn't have a vision, I'll take that over Trump's vision, energy, all that any
Do you
day.
even know what Trump's vision is?
Yeah, he's made it very clear.
I don't even know his vision. No, I'm just playing. No, I just think he has the best interest in this country than Joe Biden and some of the people on his side. To be honest with you, that's all. I can give you reasons why he is a good president too, if you like, and reasons why you should
Uh,
even consider Joe Biden.
all right, let's hear him. Let's see what you got.
You try to put me because I'm waiting for you to try to direct me. So I guess I'm gonna take over the show and direct, you know what I'm saying? No, but no, man. Like think about it. Like what has the last administration before Trump done for not only America but for just me and you, for people that look like us, bro? Can you answer that for me? What has the last two administrations? So before Obama as well, like so the Bush. So what? Tell me, other than go to war, we was in wars for so many fucking years and throughout my whole life, fucking with the last two administrations, bro. Like I'm asking you a question. I'm waiting. I'm listening.
I mean, it's not that your points aren't true, or like you have pretty valid points, but like, I mean, there isn't a reason to vote for uh Joe Biden besides, well, to get Trump out of office.
Yeah.
A,
Did you hear what you said?
yeah,
Said that. The
and
only
that's
reason
okay.
to vote for Joe Biden is to get Trump out of office. And you don't even know why you really want Trump out of office based off of
No, of course I do.
why is that?
He's goofy. He's very
Other than
goofy.
that, or like other than the
He
outside things.
posts very creepy. He doesn't give a fuck. He jumps the gun.
But does he
He.
run the country bad? Is he a bad president though, as in his job?
I don't like. Yeah, he is.
In
Cause
what
he.
aspect? As in not being sugarcoating, not being sugarcoating stuff and being politically correct about things sometimes and rough around the edges. Man, I look past that shit, to be honest with you. I look at this. The women's all-time unemployment rates, black all-time unemployment rates, Mexicans, I don't know if it's all time, but the unemployment rate decreased. He reformed. I'm serious. These are facts. In 3 years and some months, motherfuckers who been Joe Biden been in politics for at least before I was born. I'm 26, so he was in before that, like 30-some years. And what has he accomplished compared to? And that was just three things I can list that Donald Trump did. And then another thing. Hold on.
Oh my gosh.
Hold on. Another thing he did. Look, he reformed. Look, the bill that Joe Biden that was very influenced in making and helped make with the Clintons back in the day. Guess who reformed that bill that helped release two of my uncles and one of my aunties? Guess who reformed that bill? That
Trump,
telling people
probably.
Okay, but y'all, you gonna get that man out? Okay, you gonna get somebody like that out of office based off of what is perceived by him by people who don't even have your best interests. Think about that. You're basing. I don't know how to break to people sometimes, but like, it's mind-boggling.
You got.
Man.
I mean, what's the name? Just okay. So people, do you know the name of the bill that got your aunt and uncle free? What did it do? So we're not. So now we can put
reform the bill from where, like, you know how like weed is legal or whatever. Like it, like people, like if somebody was to sell weed or something and got a crazy amount of years,
right? But that wasn't just Trump. It was time for that to happen regardless. And it was gonna happen regardless. And it started during the Obama administration.
Did you hear what you just said?
Yeah, it was gonna happen regardless.
So Obama's the reason it happened.
No, I didn't even say that.
Okay,
I just said that.
I just clear because you
Well,
said historically Obama's
the ball
administration.
has been rolling since before Bill.
Man, well, it happened. It happened. Trump signed off on it. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, but hold on, because there's a big difference between like being a president during a time that a lot of change was gonna happen, and he was also a catalyst for a
Bro, I'm
lot
not
of
trying to hear that.
change.
I'm not. I don't trust Joe Biden. How can somebody trust him to do anything?
He was a great vice president for 4 years.
How?
He
Have
held
you forgot
Trump.
what he was? Have you forgot how he viewed young man like us, specifically like us? Have you forgot how him and Hillary and a lot of people on that side viewed us, specifically our generation? Like, stop playing me,
What
bro.
did
I'm
he
not trying to
say?
play.
No, what did he say?
I wish I had my laptop, bro, so I can like do what you do, like how do you share a video and shit. But I can send you some if you
Here,
can.
give me my phone real quick.
And
Give
we
me
can
my
watch it
phone.
right now. I can send you some. Right, I can see what he said if you like, and you can broadcast it on here so everybody can see what he said. And then y'all can be the judge. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, he didn't
Cold cut
post.
and raw, baby.
He didn't post one
Nah.
thing
Cold
about.
and cut and raw,
Hold
baby.
on, Trump posted 75 tweets on the day of George
Okay.
Floyd's funeral,
I got another
and
question about.
not
Hold
one,
on, before you say anything about George Floyd. Before you say, hold on. Before
not
you say anything about
one
George Floyd,
was about
did somebody
George
cut his
Floyd.
legs off? Cause his casket. I don't even think I can fit in that damn casket. So was his legs cut off before he was in that casket or something?
What? How do
No,
you know?
I'm asking. That looked like a small ass. I'm just being an ass. I'm just joking, bro.
No, that's nothing to joke about.
Man, what you was doing? Continue what you was doing, bro. I'm trying to see what you was doing. We lost the train of thought. Making a joke.
Oh, Joe Biden. You're funny. You're trying to get me to figure out what he said about black folks. Here, send me
No,
the
I can
link.
send you it. No, so you can share it on the
Send
screen.
it to me.
Right?
Yeah, send it to me.
All right, bet. Hold on. Stay on, boy.
And I got some shit.
All right. Yeah.
Yo.
Okay.
Did you send me the link? Your internet is acting slow. Yo. Uh Come on, man. We can't, like, really, that's really disrespectful, I feel like. To just assume something like that is fake. That's not fair at all. I don't feel like that's a fair thing to say. Not at all. So, hopefully, hold on. This man. Man. Hold on. I got something for you. How many of y'all heard that fucking Akon and 6ix9ine locked up? That shit is crazy. Here, hold on. While we wait, I'm gonna show that shit. Hold on. How many of y'all heard the Akon? I'm about to play it.
Process. I don't have to.
Thinking about the things that I did. Got me thinking like, why the fuck I did that? Got me wishing that I could take it all back. Fighting with these demons, barely even eating, barely even sleeping. Then she got me tweaking, fighting with my lawyers for a better offer. Just wanna see my daughter. Cause I'm locked up, they won't let me. I'm locked up, they won't let me out. Never thought I'd be caught up in these streets.
I fuck with it, unfortunately. Okay. I don't know how I feel about Akon doing this clown shit in the middle of all this serious shit. But we kind of need a little bit of comedy. Not a 6ix9ine fan. Are you an Akon fan though, Ben?
Got me wishing that I could take it all back. Fighting with these demons, barely even eating, barely even sleeping. Then she got me tweaking, fighting with my lawyers for a better offer. Just wanna see my daughter. Cause I'm locked up, they won't let me. I'm locked up, they won't let me out. Never thought I'd be caught up in these streets.
Hey, have you
This
heard
what you
this
watching,
shit?
boy? You funny as hell. My bad, bro.
Yeah.
But no, I was gonna they cut that shit off, man. I was gonna
So
send
you
you
don't fuck with none of that.
none of what?
6ix9ine and that whole.
Man, we ain't here to talk about no 6ix9ine, G.
You funny.
But no, back on subject. I was gonna send you directly to your Facebook or whatever, but the file was too long, so I was gonna do YouTube. But basically, I'm gonna sum it up. They basically said that we are a danger and we need to be handled, bro. Like basically trying to hinder us, man.
Trump said the same thing. So what's the difference? What makes you able to? Well, and
Show me
it's
this.
tough to
Show me
say
this.
he's racist
Show me this, please. When
because
did he say this and when did he do this? When on the camera did he say anything like Hillary Clinton and Joe
he's
Biden?
tweeted a lot of stuff. He thugs and
Show
all that
what has
kind
he
of
said
shit.
though?
Like,
Like what?
bro, his tweet, if they loot, we shoot, is some stupid shit. And then on
What else
top of
is
that,
talking about, bro? He's not. Yeah, if it don't apply, let it fly. What are you talking about? They loot you. Why are you looting? He's talking. Go loot a corporation. Why are you looting? Why? Why is it okay for somebody to come out of state and loot a community that they're
but
not from? What are you talking about? Like that?
no, they loot, we
Out of
shoot.
town, out of whatever, bro.
Stealing is not worth a life, or
I'm not
breaking
saying that.
something is
I'm not
not
saying
worth a
that.
life. So when you say that you're gonna
But
shoot
look, and trying
somebody,
to steal and then taking somebody else's life is not okay either, and that happened many times while rioting was going on as well. If you want to use that, am I
and
wrong?
also I still think that you're you should just like if even you can still vote for him and be accountable for his racism or not his racism but his bad words because it's tough to say he was racist because he was on like Method Man's album and he was super revered in hip-hop and stuff like
He was
that.
revered. Look, he was revered by a lot of people before he started to be a threat to certain people. That's what happens when you become a threat. People stop revering you. So think about that. I support him also because he's exposing a lot of corrupt motherfuckers and Hillary going to court and not in what September.
He's one of them too though.
No, he's not. We gonna see come November if he's one of them or not. When what gave me a ding when I seen General Flynn get released. I'm like, oh yeah, motherfuckers getting locked up. Motherfuckers going to jail. Motherfuckers is going to jail. Once I seen they exonerated him, I'm like, yeah, it's over with. That whole last administration is over with.
But a lot of people who have worked for him as well are going to jail too. So
Work for who?
Trump.
What's in the oven? Man, we gonna see come November, bro. Just know that's not a good reason to vote for something that is very important. Like
You're very right though. I can't.
I'm gonna vote for this guy just to get the other guy out. What?
That's crazy
What if the
logic
other guy's
for sure.
infiltrated? What if the other guy's compromised? He can't even have a conversation for 10. Let me give some benefit of that. 30 seconds. I don't even think he's aware of his surroundings half of the time, bro. And y'all talking about y'all want him to be the president of the United States?
Not aware of his surroundings. That is an exaggeration.
Okay. All right.
We don't gotta do all that.
Have you seen his last like 3 interviews? Fuck his old interviews. Have you seen his last recent interviews? Stop playing with me, man.
He's got you brainwashed.
Bro, I don't even pay. Like, the only time I listen to, like, who got me brainwashed? Who you talking about?
Trump.
Bro, I'm not brainwashed by nobody. Like I said, this shit is common sense. You just gotta think, man. Researching and reading is fundamental. What I tell you yesterday, not fundamental, fundamental. And a lot of people don't do that. How you gonna talk to somebody who's knowledgeable on the actual subject matter that you're talking on? And there's a lot of people who be trying to talk on it. I'm not saying you want to. I'm just saying. Period.
Right. No, I'm not. I'm never offended.
And they respond emotionally and bite. Like, think of, like, I don't. That's not like, oh, Trump's the best. Oh my goodness, he's gonna save everybody, including black. No. First of all, we're gonna save ourselves. This is our country. This is the people country. First of all, they supposed to be serving us. And come this election, I really think motherfuckers are gonna get exposed, and a lot of shit is gonna change. At least I hope. And that's what it looked like. Because we keep finding shit out more and more every day.
Well, I think part of this tide changing is that we will not have to deal with 4 more years of him. That seems like the result.
You say what?
It seems like with how everything's going, we're not going to be dealing with 4 more years of him regardless.
Why you say that?
Because he looks like a real prick right now. And very insensitive and like he's not a leader at all. He may be a businessman, but he's not a good leader. He looks terrible right now.
He looks terrible. We the best. We the best country who handled the COVID crisis in the whole wide world. But he's doing a bad job.
And that's not true either. But
who did then? Who economy's up and running like that? I'm not saying it's booming. It's up. It's perfect back there. But who's open like America?
A lot of places that had it before, but like that had it before. Not that it got rid of it quicker. It's more like what's the word I'm looking for?
Yeah, what is the word? Your ass too high, boy. Look like you past your bad time. Sleepy.
What you mean? No, I'm reading comments and shit like that. Dang, what's your favorite punch or kick?
I like that. I like my jab and hook. My favorite kick is a teep kick, and I like all types of kicks. I be kicking motherfuckers.
How tall are you?
It's a CBD, by the way.
How tall are you?
Recovery and relaxation. I'm 5'10" and a half without shoes.
I see, I see. What up, Mondez? I done seen a whole bunch of comments, people asking questions and shit for
Why you haven't
you.
been saying?
No, because nigga, my phone was dead.
Oh,
But
okay.
and I finally got it back on and with me, so I can see it all now. And it's posted on so many pages. I'll see comments on one page and not another. Like it's happening on like 4 pages, so it's hard to keep track of them all. But
Trump ain't a, then you talking about he ain't good president, good leader, bro. He got the before any of this happened, bro. Our economy was booming. Like I said, black unemployment and women unemployment was at a record all time low. Shit, he gave. Then he also gave funded the most money in damn near in human history to HBC black colleges. So who done that? But he's so racist and so bad for the country. So not like he had our military strong, boy. Like what are you talking? Like what are y'all talking about? Bro?
our military was already strong. You
I know
keep
that. So I'm
giving the
saying.
nigga credit for shit that was already gonna happen. You could have
So
stepped into office
so so
and this would have
so
happened.
so so
I will agree that it's tough to call him racist when he confided in like Dennis Rodman, when he's made friends with Kim Jong Un. But also, it's like, who the fuck wants to be friends with that person?
your debate
Nobody.
is hard.
Nobody.
You look. This is what you're doing. You are literally saying you're taking a person who is racist, no question about it, over a person that is it's hard.
Joe Biden is not racist definitively.
Man, I'm not trying to.
You don't even know the man. I'm
The
not.
choice is common sense, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Yo, you
Based
got.
off of facts and statistics and what you see with your eyes, and not what it's like with your eyes, not what it's like the information. Like go actually watch what he
So
said.
you
I was
think
chopped
it?
up and people showed
Well,
you.
that sounds like choosing the lesser of two
Nope.
evils in that
It's
case.
choosing the best motherfucker who's gonna be able to run this country.
We got. Oh
I see
yeah,
that.
thank you. I just got an assist right here. The Space Force.
Space Force. What the fuck? What that mean?
That he's goofy because Trump wants to start the Space Force.
So you know, y'all saying that's goofy. You know how much goofy shit. If y'all consider that okay, he's goofy. So that's another reason for him not to be the president because you want to start the space.
Okay. Why you
That's
trying
what,
to make?
remember what I told you? Remember I said Trump ass can eat some ice cream, but he can take a lick of the ice cream and then make it blow out of proportion and find a way to slender moan the way he eat ice cream or some shit, bro. For real.
No, yeah, you.
Weird to
The,
me happens. Like, and that's
the
that's what
other
makes
day
Trump so
you
pissy, bro. Look,
posted.
that's another thing.
You
That's what makes Trump.
posted it.
Hold
Hold
on.
on.
All right.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Well, the other day you posted a picture of a bunch of people, Bill Clinton, Nancy Pelosi, and others holding a Bible in a picture, and you were saying that they only think it's bad when Trump does it, and it's not fair. But that meme completely left out the part where Trump made a bunch of protesters move out the way. and it was almost like a power flex when he did that.
It was a powerplex for him to move some protesters out the way.
Yes, to take a dumbass picture for sure.
Do you know what those what
Shout out
was?
Stefan watching it. Thanks
Do,
for shooting me the song. Hey, go on.
do you know what would have happened to protesters if they was in like Russia or somewhere else trying to do what they did, and they would have been lucky to happen. Not saying what he. I don't even know what he
Woo!
did. Like I'm just saying, but
Well,
what
even
do
I
y'all
did.
expect when y'all antagonizing? Like get out. Like watch out. I get y'all protesting, but can I get through? Like
I have felt very overprivileged and spoiled a couple times throughout this process of everything going on. Just as much as I felt angry and
why you feel?
oppressed. Well, because just like kind of like what you said, even just thinking about how hard my mom worked for to not have me go through those kind of things, and how I still act all like I don't know. I was raised pretty safe, and I had a luxury to not really go through the black experience. To be honest, I figured out later in life, just like I say on one of my songs, I said I didn't believe in police brutality until I was 17 and it happened to me. Because that was the first time I ever got beat up for no reason by the cops.
I bet you was looking like what the fuck.
Bro, in my dad's home, in my father's home, I got beat up by the police and maced and everything. And I wasn't trying to fight no fucking.
Boy, they was having a bad day and took advantage of it, beat you up, boy.
Well, when me and my dad,
No, I'm just
um, when me and my dad would fight, I mean, this show is all about being vulnerable and telling stories and like, you know what I'm saying? And me, it's like the hot sauce of it when I like tell a personal story, and then that makes the guest more open to be more personable as well. So it's like an exchange. It's like, you know what? I'll tell some embarrassing shit real quick
get
for
your
an
best. You do
like,
it. I do it. You do it, motherfucker.
it, uh, well, I've never been a person who really wanted to fuck with anybody who wouldn't do what they ask you to do.
I feel you. But
So
nah, back on. I almost forgot what I was gonna say though. But like another thing that started that made me pay attention to the shit though. Like after how last election and shit, man, people was like saying how everybody in the mama was saying how food, everything. You couldn't turn the block without him. There's no way Trump was going to win. Landslide. And this was before I even was paying attention. Like you know what I'm saying? And then I'm like, oh, okay. And then when everybody was wrong, I'm like, how can this be? Like if they were saying all this bad stuff about him and it was impossible, virtually impossible he can win, and virtually impossible Hillary can lose, and he still ended up winning. Then I started paying attention and actually like
Stefan, but
actually. My
and you,
fault.
oh no, you're good. No, but continue what you were saying. I just be hating. People be like, you don't interact with your guests enough. I'm like, nigga, I'm trying to interview somebody, but like, I also like want to be able to say what's up to motherfuckers, and I want your feedback. I want y'all's opinions on this shit. Like, he's made a lot of valid points for Trump, and like, it's crazy that you can dislike or want somebody out the way so bad that you just like, I'll vote for anybody other than this nigga.
That doesn't make sense.
That's true.
Look, especially the person you're voting for to get the person out don't even have your best interest, more interest in you than the person you're trying to vote out. Like, that doesn't make sense. It's like I'm gonna hurt myself just even to get you out. I'll come on here though.
Yo, if you don't,
My man,
if you
you out.
if you vote for Trump, you ain't Black.
That's what he. That's what they. That's what he telling his slave. That's what they used to tell slaves, boy.
Yo, he told Charlemagne that.
I would
That's hilarious.
stupid. I was like, what? Oh my goodness. Get this shit down, man, on the show.
Yo, so what's the worst injury that you've gotten off of fighting? Or in your athletic days? Like, what's a list of your worst injuries? Give us like 2 stories
Bro,
real
I
quick.
broke my ankle before.
Your ankle?
Yeah.
How'd you do it?
I was going up for, I think I was like, what was this? Going into my freshman year in high school, I believe. It was the summer after 8th grade year. And, it was an AAU game. And I went up, 2-hand layup, and then I lost my balance. Like somebody undercutted me. And I landed on my ankle, like all weight. I just broke. That was the worst. That was the worst, one of the worst pains I ever felt.
And so you haven't
It hurt so
gotten,
bad. I tried to cry, I couldn't even cry. That's how bad it hurt.
and so you haven't been injured that bad in the UFC.
You mean MMA, bro?
I've been MMA. Bro, I need to quit smoking so much. I mean,
But no, I get injured all the time. I mean, like, it's probably no one's probably healthy in this sport. To be honest, never going to a fight 100%. I haven't went in a fight 100% in a long time. No, I'm just playing. I haven't been fighting that long. But no, yeah, I get injured all the time. These little nicks and minor here and there. I broke
I,
my toe. I dislocated my elbow. And that's about it.
what's your quickest knockout?
Uh, and boxing, it was like a first round KO, like within 30 seconds. No, no, for like 40, like a minute. It didn't last a minute. So my fastest knockout was like under a minute.
What's the worst that you've been fucked up?
Um,
Shout him out. Give him some props. Let the world know.
it was I moved up. It was I was supposed to be fighting for a title at 135 for in kickboxing on a show in West Virginia, and my opponent didn't show up, so I traveled all the way down there, and he gave another fight opponent didn't show up, but he was a boxer, so I was like,
Hey,
hey,
Delora.
so
Go on.
I'm like, hey, I box too, man. So and they asked me if I wanted to fight him, but he weighed in at 160, I believe. So they made me re-weigh in, and I rehydrated up like the next day to like 150 something. So we was basically virtually the same weight, so it was cool. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, cool, let's get it. I drove all the way out here, so let's get it. I drove all the way out here. I came here to fight, even though it's not the opponent and the combat sport I came here for. I drove out here already, so I took it, and I was winning the whole fight easy. I was faster. He probably was. He definitely was bigger than me. He was strong. He had more power, but you know, I was faster, and I ain't gonna say he had more power. He had as much power as me. So you have power like me. You got power, but no, we got into exchange. The third round, the first 2 rounds, I easily won. You know what I'm saying? I just picked them apart. You know, my footwork movement was just outclassing. The third round, I tried to play it safe. I was being offensive the first 2 rounds, and that's when that was one of my first fights too. That's why I learned the lesson. Like you always gotta keep your foot on the gas. You can't take. You know what I'm saying? This
Mm-hmm.
ain't. You know. And, but then we got an exchange. I'm just trying to fight the clock out. You know, stall. You know what I'm saying? Just be conservative until
Right.
we got in one exchange. And he caught me. Like that's the only time I ever been like clipped and like actually been in trouble ever in any fight. So I'm like, damn. So you know what I'm saying? I'm in survival mode. you know, and I hug him, I wrap him up, boom, he knocked me off, give me a good one time. He caught me with like it was like a overhand. So I grabbed him again. Then the ref gave me like a 10 count or some shit. And then they was gonna stop the fight. I'm like he started asking me questions like where you at? Like what city you in? I told him the city. He's like, who's president? I'm like, man, Donald Trump. Like, what is y'all talking? I'm like, what are y'all think I'm that fucked up? So the bit the fight continued.
You said proudly Donald Trump.
That problem. So the fight start again, you know, so he go. I instantly give him a right. Boom, knock his mouthpiece out, you know what I'm saying? He's like, look, he looking at the ref like he's looking at the ref like my mouthpiece out as he talking, bro. I'm still hitting him. Bow, bow, bow. Then the ref finally like, stop, hold on. He let him get his mouthpiece up, shit. But like I'm not gonna stop, bro, because if the ref don't stop it, I'm not gonna stop. You know what I'm saying?
So you like to get cheap shots in?
You say what?
Cheap shots?
That ain't no cheap shot, boy.
That's a fucking cheap shot, nigga.
If I knock your mouthpiece out,
yeah,
and we still in interaction, like we still in like and the ref don't stop it.
You want to make my mouth unsafe?
Man, yes.
Oh,
this we in the cage in the ring for. But yeah, long story short, the worst I've been hurt in a fight was when
I would be way too nice to be a fighter. The fuck is going on?
No, it's pretty nice guys that's fighters, man. You wouldn't believe it.
Have they ever bought you lunch?
Have they ever bought me lunch?
nice guys buy lunch, man. And not just for chicks. For y'all watching at home, hit up your bro, buy him a sandwich.
This man's fine. Hit up your bro and buy him a sandwich.
Don't ask me for no sandwiches. Any of the bros watching.
Everybody asked me that for a sandwich.
Hell no. No, but
light on the mayo.
Light on the mayo. Extra mayo.
Hey, with a pickle on the side.
Yeah, he needs extra mayo on his with his Trump loving though. But no, I'm about to get beat up, y'all.
Hey, it's just so funny to me. Like people were saying all that stuff, bro, and then I don't know, man.
You do got some real valid points.
Who talk the loudest are the ones who have the most to hide. And a lot of people been talking for like 3 years and some months for a long time.
Bro, Trump definitely talks extra loud. He's going down too. His name is in the papers as well.
You don't even get you taking it as literally. He said Trump be talking really loud. Like, what is he talking about?
No, he talks loud. He talks all the time. He says he's always outspoken and talking shit. He's the loudest in the room for surely all the time. You can't deny that shit. Just like when you have a valid point, what do I say, Curtis? I say, yo, that's a valid point. What?
He directly say you how it is, and he ain't sugarcoat. You know what you're gonna get with it. You love motherfuckers. You other motherfuckers give you shit and try to tell you it's ice cream.
You make it sound cool. I think it just really sucks that that's the bottom too.
Did you hear what you said? You said you said you will vote for somebody who you know to be racist over somebody that you don't even know that it's hard for you to prove is racist. Even though
I never said that I know that Joe Biden is racist.
Joe Biden is. There's no question.
He snapped on a TV show.
You say what?
He snapped on a TV show. Is all he did. That's all he wanted to do was snap on a show. All he ever wanted to do was be on the Breakfast Club, nigga. Biden.
I'm talking about the history of Biden. Like before.
Yo, all he wanted to do was tell Charlemagne If you vote for Trump, you ain't black. You just mad because he revoked your black card. Joe Biden, 2020.
Oh my black. Oh man. Somebody said that.
Trump, you didn't hear Joe Biden say that
I
if you're
comment, boy. I was gonna treat they dumb ass. But man, I don't care what no senile Joe Biden say, boy.
yo, he let Charlemagne know that that if you vote for Trump, you're not black.
Who is he?
But
What has he done for me and you? What has he done for America? Nothing.
he held down our president.
What has their president did?
A lot.
And I'm trying to figure out what the fuck, what kind of hot dogs and pizza cost $65,000. Specific to Chicago, I'm still want to know what that's about. I want to. Those must be some good ass hot dogs and pizzas. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
You said 65,000?
He said, yeah, man, 65K, big one.
That's not even true.
Wonderful pizza. All right, it's not true. Okay.
No, they've been dropping his name. People have been saying that they're shocked by it. And I'm just like, he has nothing to do with it. Because I don't try to sugarcoat it, but like, I don't know, bro. And so what exactly are they saying?
So how do you feel? How do you feel
Explain
about
it
the
to
whole?
me.
Look,
Explain it to me.
look,
Yeah.
look. How do you feel? How do you feel? Remember the whole Russian thing about Donald Trump colluding and Russia colluding to help Donald Trump win and shit?
Yeah.
Remember that? And they were trying to impeach him for that and shit and all that stuff.
Yeah. I'm listening.
So how do you feel that it's now coming out that all that shit was made up by the opposition of Donald Trump, aka the previous administration? How do you feel about that? And they don't put that on the news. They don't put that
it
on
wasn't
CNN.
made up. It wasn't made up.
So how was he colluding with Russia? How? What? How? It's literally being proven. What people testified and said back then, they saying different shit in public and on camera. And as they've been testifying, they're saying different things than what they said the time they said came up the Russian collusion shit, bro. So in other words, it was a hoax. That shit was fake. Look it up. Don't take my word. Just look it up. Don't go to CNN though.
You're Russian.
NBC.
You're Russian.
Don't even go to Fox because they don't say that, but actually they do. But
just go to Fox.
No, just do, bro. Just look it up. That's all I'm saying, and you're gonna see. Don't take my word for it.
But
you
don't
believe it.
You can't tell somebody to go look something up and then tell them which sources to not read. Can I read all of the above?
Yeah.
And create my own truth about the situation?
Definitely. That's what you're supposed to do. You ain't supposed to just use one source. If it's not what I do, I try to use sources
No, I'm not gonna say. I was about to say fuck Donald Trump. But I couldn't. I was about to say fuck Donald Trump.
Ah, gotcha.
He should have texted about Ferguson, man. I mean, not about Ferguson, about George. He should have tweeted about it. He should show some concern and compassion.
He did. What are you talking about?
He did not. Oh man, my bro.
You talking about he didn't put a tweet? He did put a tweet out. What are you talking? He did put a message. What do you keep saying that? I'm just confused the whole time.
75 tweets in one day, and not one was about my man.
Oh, you're saying? Oh, so you're saying he didn't get to George Floyd first? That's what you're saying, or soon enough? That's what you're saying?
75 tweets, and not one of them was about him at all.
So when did the tweet come when he actually said something about it? Like some days
later? None.
Who's what?
Unless it's about looting.
Hey man, hey, stop playing. Hey, who told you this? What did you see this at?
Bro, I follow him on Twitter.
So you seen nothing?
Here, no I'm going to his Twitter right now, as a matter of fact. I'm going to his Twitter. Look, it's a tweet. Yo, y'all, don't
I can't see
text me.
that shit. But
Here,
we
I'm
must
looking at
just looking at two different pages, then, brother.
Donald. No, because it's definitely the verified Donald Trump, my man's. Okay. I have retained highly respected pollster McLaughlin and Associates to analyze today's CNN poll and others, which I felt were fake. He makes everything about himself.
Bro, what are
First
you
up,
reading? Looking at
his
posts
tweet.
about Floyd, brother.
Look
Yeah, what
at
you
the
talking about
Donald.
right now?
Hold
Talking about
on,
making
I'm
about
looking.
himself. He's speaking knowledge.
What the hell did he post here? There's an article that says White House, Trump restored order in America. Oh lordy, he's
Bro, I don't even
so
read his Twitter like that.
he's so
You probably be
obsessed.
on his Twitter more than I do. That's what's so crazy about it. Trump supporters is not even on his Twitter more than the Trump people who don't
Because they
like Trump.
couldn't handle reading his Twitter. That's
That's so
why,
weird to me, bro.
bro. His
That's
Twitter
so
is
weird.
the
I've
creepiest
never been
thing
the type
about
of
him.
person to be on somebody's page that I don't like or despise or that's weird. Like
No,
that's not what my
bro, I
thoughts
like
be
to
in.
get both sides of the story. I
No,
don't
I'm not talking
feel.
about you specifically. I'm talking about like the super people, like
Oh,
cause you, like the like you know what I'm saying, like
I get
they
exactly what you're saying.
the demoralized people, like people who
Yeah,
you can be truth right in front of their face and they still wouldn't care or
yeah,
be able to comprehend.
man.
But yeah,
you
but you tripping with that Joe Biden
can,
shit.
but well, I think even America is like as a whole, it's just knows that I don't know, but I don't think they should vote. I don't know. Niggas should just like
You don't think they
burn,
should vote?
burn this motherfucker down.
No, I don't think we should burn this down, boy. You tripping?
No, we should educate ourselves though.
We
And
don't burn it down. We just rebuild or make better.
I can't believe that we let America turn into this. So that's where I'm at. I wasn't serious.
Once all this stuff get exposed, you gonna understand why America got like this. Watch, you gonna understand.
I mean, I do understand. It's not like I don't. It's just like, what the fuck? But ho-
You going what you was gonna say?
hopefully, everything gets better pretty soon so you can get back to doing the shit that you love, man. And
Yeah, I've been in the gym definitely, but like every day, nothing to do and working.
I'm always, at least whether you vote for Trump or not, I'm all, and no matter what you do, that like it's not even, like I've always been inspired watching you, and like your focus on your craft. It's always kept me focused on mine, and been an example, and one of the closest examples of leadership that I've seen in
Definitely, bro.
blooming.
Definitely.
And you're motivated, and I've seen you grow with it. And like, I can't wait to see you go pro. That shit's gonna be lit.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be lit.
But
I don't think it's gonna last the first round. My debut. I'm
oh, your
calling it.
opponent. Oh shit, we got
Calling
predictions in this motherfucker. Hey,
I'm
hey,
calling it
hey,
now.
hey, calling it now, motherfucker. Okay, but all right, my dude.
Yes, sir. Stay easy, man. Hey, I hope you take a red pill soon and realize come to your senses and
Oh,
start using
wait.
common sense,
But
bro.
so, are you a Republican or neither?
I am an independent, sir, folks.
And you're an actual fan of Trump, though.
A fan. I'm not a fan of nobody. First of all,
Do you have any MAGA hats?
No, I don't have no damn MAGA hats. Y'all don't even know what MAGA really even means. That's the
Make
crazy part.
America great again.
Make America. That's what you think it means?
Sure. What does it actually mean? Let me know. I'm listening.
What you say, bro? You
I'm
cutting out. What you
listening.
say?
What does it mean?
Oh, what do MAGA mean?
Yeah. I'm waiting.
Many arrests.
I'm listening. Let the world know many arrests guaranteed.
You on the right track. You can finish it off. Finish the next two.
Wait, there's only one left.
Many are
Guaranteed.
getting arrested.
How does that mean that? What does that even fucking
You
mean?
gonna see. You gonna see. That's all I gotta say.
So
Just
that's
remember
how
that.
they're making America great again. It's
Hey,
by
just remember
arresting Hillary
that's what MAGA means to me.
and
That's what MAGA
Obama.
means to me.
Why do
That's what MAGA
you
means to me.
why do you want the legacy of the first black president disgrace? Can you explain that to me?
Want this don't. Why would you say I want that? That's not what it's what he did. What he did don't have shit to do with me.
What did
Just
he
because what he did
do?
coming to
Explain
light,
what he did to
don't
me
say
in my
I'm just
audience.
being. You gonna see? Hey, you
All
want me to
you
go?
say is you gonna see. So you gotta tell me what he did, what the
Bro,
paperwork said.
just the information and sources is out there. Just keep just out there, bro, right in front of y'all faces.
Because it's
Take my word for it.
I'm gonna actually do hashtag Obama Gate. I just would hate to be Obama right now because there's
I didn't even say no about no Obamagate.
oh shit. Let me go back through we're
You on the
gonna
Obamagate bandwagon? I've been knew about this shit before the whole hashtag Obamagate. That's what's so
oh,
crazy about it. This ain't no just recent shit. I never said no hashtag Obamagate in my life.
crooked Hillary Clinton, and he gives him the worst nicknames. Like at least like name calling in an argument is when you when you don't
What are you
actually
talking
have.
about? What are you
Bro,
referring to right now?
he creates catchy names to throw on to people to ruin their reputation. And it works every time. People love hearing his silly names. Oh, look, hey, look, it's Curlin Curtis.
That's just how you perceive it, bro. I don't know, man. I don't think that.
Nah,
I don't
okay,
like hear him. I don't
explain
even pay attention to that aspect of what he do.
for real.
To be honest.
See, well, maybe you should.
I just act like I pay attention to it, but not enough to like judge on how good he is at his job of leading the country and being the president, bro.
Dude has
You gotta
seen the
you gotta
lowest
be able
crime
to take
numbers.
things in context and you know what I'm saying, like and comprehend on certain levels, bro. So
Yo,
that's how I am.
he said that this year has seen the lowest crime numbers in our country's recorded history. And now the radical left Democrats want to defund and abandon our police. Sorry, I want law and order. I don't think that's what anybody wants. They want the money channel to really be helpful. All that like what that's pretty wild. And he's like outraged about it. This is all in 1 hour.
Outraged about what?
The riots, everything going on. CNN polls are as fake as they're reporting. Same numbers and worse against crooked Hillary. The Dems would destroy America. I don't get why we have to blame the Democrats. It's many people's fault. What's
Because it
going
is their side, boy. Research the Democrats, boy. Like you don't understand, especially with people involving black people. Like
Damn. Bro, he called Colin Powell a pathetic interview.
Colin Powell.
Colin Powell was a pathetic interview today on fake news CNN. In his time,
I didn't
he
even watch
was
that interview.
and gave away everything to everybody. Bro, that's a black icon that he's just shitting on. He has no sense of respect.
You do understand that even though he's a black icon to you, he's not a black icon for everybody. You know that, right?
Oh my gosh,
Like Al
bro.
Sharpton. Like Al Sharpton. I'm just being.
I don't like Al Sharpton or Colin Powell, but
Exactly. But
facts are
some people.
facts.
I'm just explaining that to you though, bro. You can't comprehend. Like I'm not saying I'm not, but I'm just saying certain people, a lot of people on both sides,
I
probably
built the greatest
especially Al Sharpton.
economy in the world, the best the U.S. has ever had. I am doing it again.
What?
That's his tweet. How does that make you feel? Like I don't. I even when you win, you like yeah, you post about it, but you don't sit there and toot your own
What would
horn.
you
Like,
do if some look? What would you do if you're being antagonized for 3 years straight, and they're trying to destroy you? Look, they're trying to
that's
destroy. Look, they're trying to destroy you 3 years straight, even after you progressed and actually did good. Yet they're still trying to make it seem the opposite. I would be stating facts if I was Trump as well. Yeah.
you got
I'm just
every.
asking you guys. I'm just asking you guys to use common sense, man. Just look how, especially black people, look how ask your parents about how Hillary Clinton and Joe Biden was back in their day in the '90s, early '80s. I mean late '80s, early '90s. Go look at some of those speeches and interviews with the Clintons and Joe Biden, and tell me how you feel after you watch them. Specifically, to my black people out there. Bro, you look tired as hell. I'm just playing.
No,
Oh, you was
I
daydreaming. You was reading shit. Or you
yeah,
reading
yeah,
shit. You was
yeah.
probably looking at your phone.
Yeah, I was going through the comments and listening to you because I be having to like multitask and shit.
Most
Hey,
definitely. Most definitely.
and shout out
That's
Chelsea
just my
Davis
view
for
on things,
showing
though, bro.
for sharing the post, sharing the show. Yo, and this is actually one of the longest episodes that I've done,
Yeah.
my boy. So we're at an
Well,
hour
I
and
appreciate it, bro.
47.
You know what I'm
I
saying? Chopping it up
appreciate
with
you.
you. We
Oh
definitely
yeah.
can do this again sometime,
Oh wait. Yeah, no. I mean, bro. It's a crazy world we live
Especially when
in.
things progress in society and political wise. We definitely gotta do this again after that.
Oh, yeah. So around your next match,
Motherfuckers gonna be crying.
we'll definitely
Motherfuckers gonna
link
be
up
crying like last
in
time.
yo. And we were niggas was really sad and hurt, bro.
No, not
I woke up.
all niggas.
Shut. I
Not the red pill ones, not the ones that start using common sense.
oh man.
No, stop playing. Motherfuckers, oh, man, I hate him. He tripping. He tripping. He
What's
a
your
cool.
favorite song to work out to?
Bro, I don't got no favorite song. I just be vibing to anything that make.
That was a question somebody asked watching.
I like all types of music, hip hop. I ain't fighting or working out to no country shit though. I listen to some country,
You
some
should
country
work
songs.
out to fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Donald Trump.
He don't even know why he's saying fuck. He don't even know why really he's saying that shit. Other than how Donald Trump's portrayed.
Damn. You're gonna say YG don't know what why he said bro, you
Oh, you talking about
wild.
the song? Oh, that's what you meant by say. Oh, okay. But yeah, for real, him too. Come on, fuck. Why you saying it? You didn't even explain why you saying it, bro. People don't even be knowing why they just be going off other people's perceptions
That's not
of other
true
people.
though.
Maybe most of the time it is though, or a lot of the time I should say.
Yo, the intro of we'll meet up again and we'll We'll figure out where the fuck the world is at that point in time, my
What the
boy.
world is and where we is at the time.
For surely.
But shit, I'm gonna let you go, bro. It was nice chopping it up with you. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I'm actually gonna end it with a fight of yours, so people
Oh, bet.
so let's
Bet.
yeah. Uh,
You should have did it with one of my basketball highlights, boy. You tripping? Because we got to fight
what
one already.
you always want to show off your
People got to know, man. I had the sauce back in the day. Still got it. I still, boy. Give me a couple of months. I can be a starter for any NBA team, boy. Give me a good 6 months of training. I'm
oh
back in basketball state.
you think you can hoop?
Come on, man. I don't
NBA
think I
level
know.
hoop?
Give me a good 6 months, G.
Like
Get back to it.
seriously? You think you're that nice?
He stands 5 feet 4 inches tall and weighed in at 139
Yo, we're gonna
pounds.
get some commentary for this fight.
PHF Karate.
Okay.
Joining us from Mason City,
Bet.
Iowa, Derek Young.
Now,
And his opponent,
were you
fighting out of the blue
nervous to
corner.
fight this
He
guy
stands 5
going
feet 10
into
inches
it?
tall and weighed in at 137
No.
pounds. He's
This was probably the first time I was actually like
Confident?
Joining us from
not no, I was confident. It was the first time I was like cool, calm, and collected.
Ellis.
Like this was the one first time I was real relaxed.
Derek Young in the red corner, Kurtis Ellis in the blue corner, Jeremy J.D. Dorsey here tonight on commentary.
And you beat his ass pretty quick. This is only
right.
6 minutes.
Let's watch some fights.
Derek Young's got a
Yeah,
look
now
in
that I
his eye,
look
man.
back,
Yeah, he does. He looks focused. Ooh.
Dang!
Yeah,
What I say,
You
right?
maybe
backed
sooner
up.
than that.
That stout size. Ellis got to look to get off that cage. He's got to keep his movement. He's got to stay with his back away from that cage, or else
He already
Young's gonna be looking to close,
did you win
You
this
said
one?
what?
close the distance even more and
Yeah.
take him down. Nice
You
circle
know
up.
this, man.
Yeah, you can tell
Of
he's
course.
real relaxed in there. Hands low, loose.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about the other day, the low hands.
Timeout.
Oh gosh.
Nah, man. You gotta know your range. I don't always keep my
understand what
hands
happened
low.
there. And I think he was rattled.
You know what I'm saying? You just gotta know.
Where guys get their bell rung and they don't really know what's going on. They try to call for a timeout. Yeah.
Yeah, he was tripping.
He recovered well though. He's got him up against the cage now. He's getting his wits back.
Ellis did the correct thing
I
by,
don't know
by
what he thought
shooting
it
in.
was, calling
I mean,
time out.
rushing in. I mean, until the ref stops it, you know.
Absolutely. Absolutely. This is a fight.
I think Ellis might know.
And
right
then
here.
looking back at this fight, bro, like
Keep that distance.
I was so focused, not getting on the ground or using wrestling. And
Big
stuff like that.
shot.
I wasn't
Fighter.
comfortable with grappling and stuff
Young
like
has
that.
to. Young
Like,
can't
damn,
fight
once I
at a
started
distance.
actually
You gotta make a
I gotta
big move and
train
get
in the
inside.
gym.
I'm muting it so
Put me on
people
another
can
level.
watch it.
I feel you.
So people can watch it and hear what you're saying too on it. You said watching back. What were you saying about looking back at it?
No,
Oh!
basically saying like,
Nigga, did you see what you
yeah, I
just
caught him
did
playing
to
with
that
that.
man? I gotta run that one back.
I caught him playing with that.
You was on bullshit
Yeah, I was
with
just
that.
picking them apart, man. I wasn't trying to rush and stuff like that. People said my corner wanted me to be aggressive, but I was like, man, I'm just pick this dude apart. He stay calm. You know what I'm saying? I feel real good in this fight.
Especially giving you clean, easy looks like that.
Yeah.
Because you've gotten a few at this point, even watching it. Ooh, but you shook him there. And that was super deceptive with the low kick and then the punch.
Yeah, man, I be trying to be tricky, you know, be unpredictable.
Because I wanted you to throw that fist first. I was just like waiting for it. And then I was like, nope. Hey, he's out of there. Why'd you do that, man, like that?
Hey, man, this ain't no game. You get in
Bro.
there, you get in that cage or ring.
It's
Fight for your
either
life.
kill or be killed, literally.
Facts.
You made that. Hey, well, all right, my boy.
Yes, sir. Hey, bro. Nice, like I said, nice chopping it up with you. I enjoyed. I appreciate you having me on. You know what I'm saying? We definitely gotta do this again, man.
For sure, for sure. All right, man. Have a great night.
Sir.
Thank you for your
Yes.
time. Hey,
Yes,
keep
sir.
working hard. Keep motivating me to stay working hard and focus.
You already know. Stay
You
smooth, bro. Love.
you know what the vibes is.
Love.